1. In this video, we've got a classic beauty up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace. The 1976 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, priced at $10,000. Now let's dive into the details. The odometer reads a modest 77,000 miles, making this Monte Carlo a relatively low-mileage gem. It's equipped with an automatic transmission, and the eye-catching combination of a yellow exterior and burgundy interior adds a touch of vintage charm. According to the seller, this ride comes with a well-maintained 350 engine that fires up on the first try. That's always a good sign, right? And here's the interesting part. It's claimed to have no significant damage or problems. Now, we always appreciate honesty, so if the seller's description mentions a poor condition, we'll address it straight up. Transparency is key. The car boasts a clean title and has seen only 2 owners throughout its journey. Plus, it's fully paid off, so no financial surprises here. The seller rates the interior a solid 9.5 out of 10. That's pretty impressive for a classic ride. In terms of practicality, the Monte Carlo is described as having no back fees, meaning you won't be inheriting any unpaid bills along with your new classic car purchase. Overall, it seems like a well-preserved piece with a lot of character. The straight body and the seemingly strong 350 engine make it an intriguing option for any classic car enthusiast. If you're in the market for a vintage cruiser and the Monte Carlo has caught your eye, this might just be the opportunity you've been waiting for. 2. Introducing the 1979 Ford F150, a classic beauty that's up for grabs at an enticing price of $4,500 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's take a closer look at this vintage gem. The seller paints an honest picture of the vehicle, describing it as a great project truck. Transparency is key, and we want you to be fully informed about your potential purchase. The current condition is stated as runs and drives, but it's important to note that the seller mentions unknown mileage on both the motor and transmission. With a manual transmission and an exterior and interior color both in a timeless shade of green, this F150 promises a nostalgic driving experience. The odometer indicates it has been driven for approximately 100,000 miles over the years, suggesting a history filled with memories. It's worth noting that the truck has seen its fair share of owners, with the listing stating 3 or more previous custodians. This could add to the allure of its story, and it's always fascinating to uncover the different chapters of a classic vehicle's life. As the seller confesses that they lack the time to complete the restoration, it's an open invitation for someone with the passion and dedication to take on this project. The phrase "great project truck" indicates that while there's work to be done, there's immense potential for someone willing to invest time and effort. For those seeking a classic Ford with character and a bit of history, this could be your next adventure. Just be sure to approach it with the understanding that it's a project in the making, waiting for the right person to bring it back to its former glory. 3. Introducing the 1968 Ford Mustang, a classic beauty with a price tag of $8,500, currently available for sale. Now let's get straight to the details. The seller describes this Mustang as equipped with a 289 engine paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. This vintage gem comes in a striking blue exterior with a matching gray interior, making it a standout choice for classic car enthusiasts. However, transparency is key. The seller openly acknowledges that this Mustang is in need of some TLC. The phrase "needs work" might catch your attention, but fear not, the car still runs and drives. The seller specifically mentions a requirement for various parts, including the window assembly, signaling that there's a bit of a project involved. So if you're looking for a hands-on classic car experience and are up for a restoration challenge, this Ford could be your next project. Priced at $8,500, it's an affordable entry into the world of classic cars. But do keep in mind the additional investment required to bring it back to its former glory. If you're a passionate car enthusiast ready to roll up your sleeves, this Ford Mustang might just be the canvas you've been looking for. 4. In the world of classic cars, the 1977 Mercury Cougar XR7 stands out with its distinctive style and performance. Currently listed at an asking price of $5,500 on Facebook Marketplace, this vintage beauty has a story to tell. The odometer reveals a journey of 108,000 miles, and it boasts an automatic transmission for a smooth ride. The exterior showcases a classic black finish, creating a timeless allure, while the interior surprises with an eye-catching orange hue. As an experienced classic car seller, I want to provide you with an honest overview. According to the seller's description, the car is equipped with a robust 400 motor featuring a 4-barrel aluminum intake and a brand new Holley carburetor. These enhancements not only add to the car's character but also contribute to its overall performance. The seller mentions that the Cougar XR7 runs and drives fine, indicating that it is roadworthy. However, transparency is crucial, and it's noted that the seller is open to a trade, specifically mentioning an interest in an older Jeep, Bronco, K5 Blazer, or similar vehicles. This could be an opportunity for potential buyers looking to make a trade. For those interested in this Mercury Cougar XR7 located in Lockwood, reaching out to the seller for questions or to schedule a viewing is the next step. 5. Introducing the 1978 Chevrolet El Camino, currently listed for sale at a reasonable $6,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's take a closer look at what this classic ride has to offer. The vehicle boasts a rich history, having been driven approximately 100,000 miles over its lifetime. Equipped with an automatic transmission, the El Camino presents a seamless driving experience. The bold exterior comes in a striking red, complemented by a sleek gray interior for a classic yet modern touch. Under the hood, you'll find a meticulously built 350 engine paired with a 350 transmission. The performance is enhanced with features such as aluminum heads, a cam, a 4,150 Holley 4-barrel carburetor, headers, and an aluminum intake. The ignition system is managed by MSD, ensuring reliable and efficient power delivery. The B&M shifter adds a sporty feel to the driving experience, while odometer gauges, a tachometer with a shift light, and torque thrust-style wheels contribute to the overall appeal of this El Camino. The tires are newer, promising a smoother and safer ride. The seller has described this vehicle as an El Camino race car that's not only fun, but also street legal. It comes with a clean title, indicating that the vehicle is paid off. However, it's essential to note that the seller has labeled this El Camino as a race car. This suggests that while it's designed for performance, it may not provide the same comfort and features as a traditional daily driver. If the description includes any mention of the car being in poor condition, it's important to consider these aspects. 6. We're taking a close look at a 1979 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 that's currently up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, priced at $10,000. Now, it's crucial to be transparent with you from the start. If the seller's description mentions any issues or notes the car is in poor condition, I'll make sure to convey that information to you. It's all about providing you with an honest and detailed overview. According to the seller, this '79 Camaro Z28 is equipped with an automatic transmission and sports a vibrant blue exterior with a matching blue interior. It runs on gasoline and comes with a clean title. The heart of this classic is a small block 350, and it's worth noting that it originally had a 4-speed manual transmission but has been modified with an automatic shift kit. The seller emphasizes that the car is up for sale as they gear up for summer. The description mentions the small block 350 engine, and while it originally had a 4-speed setup, it's now an automatic. If there are any other unique features or modifications that catch my eye during the inspection, I'll be sure to highlight them. 7. 1966 Volkswagen Beetle, priced at $3,500. This classic beauty boasts a unique charm with its gray exterior and black interior. It has been driven for a modest 33,000 miles and comes equipped with a manual transmission, making every journey an engaging experience. Fueling this vintage ride is a robust 1,600cc motor that has undergone a comprehensive overhaul during the seller's 3-year project. The vehicle has received significant attention, featuring all-new floor pans, a plethora of gleaming chrome accents, and an assortment of extra VW parts. The engine runs exceptionally well, promising a reliable and enjoyable driving experience. Noteworthy features include collector plates, ensuring a hassle-free ownership experience with no tabs required. The seller emphasizes the absence of significant damage or problems, and the vehicle holds a clean title, adding to its appeal and value. The seller's heartfelt description sheds light on the personal investment poured into this project. Despite being a labor of love, financial circumstances dictate a parting, making this Volkswagen an opportunity for someone else to continue the journey. Inside, The car boasts an Alpine stereo system complemented by an all-new interior and carpet, elevating the driving experience. As a bonus, the seller is willing to throw in a 1968 model as a parts car. Although the 68 lacks a title, it's a complete package, requiring only a clutch to revive its potential. Prospective buyers are invited to explore the details firsthand as the seller acknowledges that there's too much to list. With 4 different exhaust setups included, this Beetle is a comprehensive package for enthusiasts seeking a classic project or a ready-to-drive vintage gem. Don't miss out on this opportunity where the seller's loss becomes your gain. 8. Introducing the 1981 Oldsmobile 88, currently available for $4,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty comes with a history, having been driven 89,000 miles over the years. The automatic transmission, brown exterior, and gray interior give it a distinctive look. Now let's be transparent about its condition. According to the seller's description, this Delta 88 two-door is equipped with a 5.7 diesel engine and holds a clean title. The seller notes that it runs and drives well, but honesty is key here. There's a mention of a long crank on cold mornings, indicating that it might need a few glow plugs. Given its age as an old diesel, such quirks are not uncommon. The seller also has an interesting offer. If you're eyeing a project, there's a 2001 Chevy Silverado 2WD with a 5.3 engine available for an additional $2,000. This truck was intended as a donor for a potential engine swap into the Oldsmobile. The seller, however, emphasizes that they're not in a hurry to sell, and the truck won't be sold separately. So, if you're in the market for a project or a classic Oldsmobile enthusiast, this Delta 88 might just be the one for you. 9. We've got a 1980 Cadillac Eldorado up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, and it's listed at $2,800. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty details and keep it straight up. This Eldorado has been around the block, clocking in at 79,000 miles, boasting an automatic transmission and showcasing a classic blue exterior paired with a blue interior. It runs on good old gasoline and has had a total of 2 owners, with the vehicle fully paid off. Now, the seller's description mentions a few things you should know. They've had it running smoothly throughout the summer, but it's been chilling in winter hibernation. They're transparent about its condition, stating there's limited rust, which is always good to know. The seller emphasizes that it ran and drove like a champ during the warmer months. However, honesty is key here. They've had it parked for winter, and when attempting to start it up recently, it seems to turn over but not start consistently. The seller suggests it might need a tune-up or something along those lines. So potential buyers consider this fair warning, but also note that the engine and transmission are in great shape. For $2,800, you're getting a piece of automotive history. If you're a serious buyer looking for a project or a classic to revive, this Eldorado might just be the one. 10. We've got a 1985 Chevrolet C14 listed on Facebook Marketplace for $5,000. Now let's dive into the details. The seller describes it as a Chevy dually that originally came with a 6.2L diesel engine, but has been converted to a 350 small block V8. It's equipped with a 3-speed turbo 400 transmission and has been driven for approximately 62,000 miles. However, the true mileage is unknown. The exterior is painted in a striking red, complemented by a black interior. According to the seller, this classic truck runs and drives surprisingly well for its age. Despite being 38 years old, the vehicle shows minimal rust, making it a solid candidate for either immediate use or a full restoration. Under the hood, you'll find an Edelbrock carburetor, adding a touch of aftermarket performance. The seller has recently replaced 2 outer rear tires with new 10-ply all-terrain ones. It's worth noting that this truck has served as the seller's shop truck, and the magnetic signs are removable, confirming its utilitarian history. For $5,000, this Chevrolet presents an opportunity for a buyer looking to either enjoy it in its current state or take on a restoration project. 11. Introducing the 1975 Cadillac Coupe Deville, currently available for $8,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty has a nostalgic charm and comes with a detailed description from the seller. Let's take a closer look at what this vintage gem has to offer. The odometer reads 96,000 miles and it's equipped with an automatic transmission. The exterior boasts a captivating blue hue, complemented by a pristine white interior. Powered by a 500 CI motor, this Cadillac promises a unique driving experience. According to the seller, this vehicle is free from any significant damage or problems, and it comes with a clean title. The ownership history reveals that it has only had 2 owners and the vehicle is fully paid off. Now let's dive into the specifics outlined by the seller in their ad. The recent additions to this Cadillac include a new gas tank, starter, and tires. The car runs and drives exceptionally well, earning an A1 rating from the seller. However, transparency is key, and it's worth noting that there is a minor issue with a leaking power steering hose, which the buyer may want to address. The seller also highlights a few details about the car's appearance. While there are small dime-sized rust spots on the left quarter panel, previously painted over, the seats remain rip-free, albeit in need of a good cleaning. The door panels, on the other hand, could benefit from some attention. In the spirit of honesty and full disclosure, it's important to note that the seller describes this Cadillac Coupe Deville as a virgin car that has been sitting in their storage unit untouched. If you're in the market for a classic car with character and don't mind a small power steering hose fix, this Deville might just be the perfect fit for your collection. 12. Introducing the 1978 Fiat 124 Spider. Priced at a reasonable $8,000 and currently available for sale on Facebook Marketplace, this classic convertible is a gem worth exploring. Boasting a manual transmission and an eye-catching exterior color of orange paired with a black interior, this vintage beauty has been driven a mere 47,174 miles. The fuel type is gasoline, ensuring a classic driving experience. According to the seller's description, the car is presented in very good condition, and it comes with an intriguing history as the second owner's pride and joy. The seller attests to its 100% reliability and the absence of any known issues, even encouraging prospective buyers to drive it home no matter the distance. The Fiat retains its original components, except for a fresh coat of paint. As with any classic car, it has acquired a bit of character over the years, showcasing minor imperfections like a few chips and dings. There's also a small rip in the vinyl on the driver's headrest and another in the soft top, though overall it remains in good shape. In summary, this Fiat 124 appears to be a well-maintained classic convertible with a few signs of its age, but nothing that would detract from the overall charm. The seller's honesty and openness about the car's condition make this a promising option for enthusiasts seeking a reliable and enjoyable vintage driving experience. 13. In the world of classic cars, the 1967 Dodge Coronet is a nostalgic gem that has captivated enthusiasts for decades. Priced at $6,500, this particular Coronet on Facebook Marketplace may be an enticing option for vintage car enthusiasts. The seller's description provides valuable insights into the vehicle's condition. It's crucial to acknowledge the information provided by the seller, which indicates that the car has a non-original 440 big block engine, a 411 rear, and an automatic transmission. The seller describes it as a fun car that runs, drives, and stops. However, honesty is key, and it's important to note that the car does have some rust on the body and requires brake work. For potential buyers, it's essential to weigh the pros and cons. On the positive side, the non-original 440 big block can offer a thrilling driving experience, and the fact that it runs, drives, and stops is a good sign. However, the presence of rust and the need for brake work should be taken seriously. These aspects can potentially affect the overall cost of ownership in the restoration process. In summary, this Dodge, priced at $6,500, presents itself as a fun car with character. 14. Introducing the 1976 Chevrolet Camaro, currently up for grabs at a reasonable $5,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's delve into the details to provide you with a comprehensive overview. According to the seller's description, this Camaro has been driven 1,000 miles and features an automatic transmission. The sleek black exterior is complemented by a vibrant red interior, creating a classic and eye-catching combination. Powered by a 350 small block engine with a turbo 350 transmission, the car boasts some recent upgrades, including a new intake carb, fresh valve covers, and brand new tires all around. The seller asserts that the vehicle is free from significant damage or problems, emphasizing a clean title and a paid-off status. It's important to note the honesty in the description, which mentions a particular issue. The car lacks reverse. However, the seller assures potential buyers that all other gears are in good working condition. For transparency and sincerity, it's crucial to convey this information clearly in your video. Emphasize the positive aspects of the car, such as the recent upgrades and the overall good condition, while also addressing the absence of reverse. This approach builds trust with your audience, as they can make informed decisions about the vehicle. In summary, this Camaro presents an exciting opportunity for classic car enthusiasts, blending style, performance, and a touch of honesty about its condition. 15. Introducing the 1974 Pontiac Firebird, currently listed at $8,900 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty boasts a mileage of 74,490 and features an automatic transmission. The exterior flaunts a timeless blue hue, while the interior offers a classic white finish. Running on gasoline, this Firebird has had the privilege of being owned by just 2 individuals and carries a clean title. Now, let's dive into the details provided by the seller. The vehicle, having completed its journey over the years, is free from significant damage or problems. According to the seller's description, the car is in good shape for its age, having undergone a body paint job around 15 years ago and subsequently stored. The Firebird has recently emerged from its slumber, still boasting fine performance on the road. However, it's crucial to note the seller's emphasis on honesty and sincerity. If the description mentions that the car is in poor condition, it's essential to acknowledge that aspect. Transparency is key, and potential buyers deserve to know the true state of the vehicle. In the world of classic cars, where each vehicle has its own story, this Firebird stands as a testament to both its enduring design and the honesty of its seller. 16. Introducing the 1980 Mazda RX-7, currently available for sale at a reasonable price of $4,800 on Facebook Marketplace. I'm here to provide you with an honest overview of this classic car, considering both the details given and the seller's description. The odometer reads a modest 28,579 miles, and the car boasts a manual transmission, clad in a sleek black exterior. Unfortunately, the interior color isn't specified in the provided information. The fuel type is gasoline, and noteworthy, the vehicle is fully paid off. Now, diving into the seller's description, the Mazda RX-7 comes with some modifications and improvements, including a 600 CFM Holley carb, a racing bead intake manifold, and a racing exhaust header. The seller has also made recent updates, such as installing a new intake manifold gasket, Beck & Arnley, and a new exhaust header gasket, Beck & Arnley. Additionally, new spark plugs are in place, and there's a set of 10 mm performance spark plug wires, although they are not installed yet. It's important to highlight that there's a Stage 4 clutch and pressure plate included, although they are not currently installed. The seller emphasizes that the car does not smoke, indicating a healthy engine. Further enhancements include a new radiator cap and coolant, showcasing a commitment to maintenance. The seller mentions additional components that come with the sale but are not yet installed, such as 2 MSD6 AL units and 2 MSD coils. It's worth noting that the vehicle is being offered for sale or trade, providing potential buyers with some flexibility. 17. Introducing the 1972 Mercury Cougar, a rare gem waiting to be revitalized. Priced at $9,900, this hunter green classic is currently up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace. Let's dive into the details. Equipped with an automatic transmission, this vintage beauty boasts a matching green exterior and interior. The seller describes it as being in good condition with a clean title, reassuring prospective buyers of a smooth transaction. Under the hood, you'll find a factory 351 V8 engine that runs strong, ensuring a powerful and nostalgic driving experience. The comprehensive Marti report is also included, adding to the car's unique appeal. However, it's important to note the seller's honesty about the car's condition. Described as needing cosmetic restoration, this Cougar wears its history proudly. Despite its imperfections, the vehicle remains free of significant damage or major problems. Loaded with features like power steering, power brakes, power windows, power locks, and a power top, this Mercury offers a taste of luxury from a bygone era. The full console and alloy wheels contribute to its classic charm. 18. Introducing the 1956 Oldsmobile Super 88, a classic beauty currently up for grabs at an enticing $8,500 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's delve into the details. This vintage charmer boasts an automatic transmission and flaunts a captivating exterior in a timeless green hue. Step inside, and you'll find the interior echoing the same lush green tones. Now let's keep it real. Honesty is our policy. The seller describes this Super 88 as restored, but transparency prevails. It's worth noting that there's a slight hiccup. The car needs new vacuum hoses for the brakes. This potential fix is a consideration for any buyer looking to take the wheel. At $8,500, it's an opportunity to own a piece of automotive history, albeit with a minor imperfection. So if you're in the market for a vintage gem and can handle the brake hose replacement, this Oldsmobile might just be the classic car you've been searching for. 19. We're taking a closer look at a 1980 Chevrolet Corvette listed on Facebook Marketplace with an asking price of $9,200. Now, it's important to be transparent about the condition of this classic beauty, as the seller himself has shared some insights. With a relatively low mileage of 35,582 miles on the odometer, this 80 Corvette boasts an automatic transmission and features a striking blue exterior paired with a white interior. It runs on gasoline and comes with a clean title, showing it's been well maintained over its lifetime. The seller, who has owned this vehicle for almost 2 decades, honestly acknowledges that it's not in peak condition. Having added only 5,000 miles during their ownership, they point out that some attention is needed to make it roadworthy. Specifically, the brakes require inspection. As a 44-year-old car, it's essential to recognize that wear and tear are part of its history. Despite its age, the vehicle has no significant damage or problems, according to the seller. They emphasize the originality of the 35,582 miles on the odometer. If you're considering this Corvette, keep in mind that it's a classic that has been well preserved but needs a bit of love to hit the road again. 20. We're taking a closer look at a 1980 Ford Mustang listed on Facebook Marketplace for $7,000. It's essential to be upfront and honest about the details, especially when the seller mentions the car is in poor condition. Let's break down the specifics considering both the seller's description and the provided details. The odometer reads 40,469 miles, and it's noteworthy that this Mustang comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior is coated in a classic white, while the interior sports a charming blue finish. It runs on gasoline and has had 2 owners. Plus, the good news is that the vehicle is paid off, offering potential buyers some financial peace of mind. Now, delving into the seller's description, they highlight the car's reliability, stating that it runs and drives well with no apparent issues. However, it's crucial to address the honesty in their words. The seller acknowledges a few rust areas, specifically in the door and trunk lid as pictured. They assure that the floor pans are solid, offering some reassurance. This Ford Mustang is a 4-cylinder coupe Ghia with a vinyl top that's in good shape, a unique feature not found in many models. The car maintains its stock and original condition, with the original wheels included if desired. The seller has also invested in some recent upgrades, such as a new master cylinder, front brake line, a new battery, and a freshly rebuilt C4 transmission with approximately 200 miles on it. It's important to note that the seller has a clean title in their name, providing additional transparency. Considering the mileage, the car seems to have been well maintained and could be a fantastic opportunity for someone looking to own a classic piece of automotive history.